Shalom Aleichem for the 27th of Elul. Mishnah Yomi is continuing in chapter 3 of Bava Metzia, Mishnayot 9 and 10 today. Mishnah Tet Mafki the Chavit Etzel Chavero. Someone deposits a barrel, something wine or oil, by his friend, V'lo yichadu l'baylim makom, and the owner didn't designate a specific place on the property of the shomer where it should stay. V'tiltala, and the shomer moves it, v'nishbra, and nebuch, it broke, all the expensive wine leaked out. So now it depends. Im mitoch yado nishbra, if it was from his hand it broke, meaning, well, he's still holding on to it, or still making use of it. Letzorko chayev, if he's using it for his own needs, maybe he's standing on it to change a light bulb, or he's sitting on it because he ran out of chairs, then he has to pay for the entire contents. The reason being, he has temporarily become a ganav, a thief, when he's making use of someone else's barrel. He's supposed to be a shomer and take care of the barrel. Instead, he's using it for his own personal gain. So he would have to pay if it broke. Litzorka pater, if it broke because he moved it for its own needs. Maybe it was upstairs in the heat and he wanted to put it downstairs in the basement so the wine wouldn't spoil. So then he's still acting as a shomer, protecting the barrel, so he is pater. If after he put it back in place, he's no longer touching it or using it, nishbra, then it broke. Maybe there was an earthquake and it broke. Maybe he had stood on it to hang up a picture, and that's over, and he put it back in place, and everything's fine. And then there's an earthquake. 5 minutes later, it breaks. Bein litzorka, pater. Whether he moved it for his own personal need or for the needs of the barrel, he does not pay for it. Now that, the Gemara explains the opinion of Rabbi Yishmael, who says a shomer can temporarily become like a thief and be chayav to have to pay if there's an onus, if there's something unavoidable mishap. Now the next part of the Mishnah is Rabbi Akiva, who says, once he's become a thief and made misuse of someone else's items, he's still a thief until he informs the owner, yeah, I had to move that thing, but don't worry, I put it back, everything's fine. So that's, here we're getting to Rabbi Akiva. Yichado lo b'alei makom, if they specified a specific place, the barrel should stay. Tiltalav nishbra, and the shomer moved it and it broke. Bein mitoch yado, bein mishenicha, whether he's still using it, touching it, or it's after he put it back. Letzorko chayev, if it was for his own needs at all, he's chayev, he's a thief, even after he put it back, unless he informed the real owner. Letzorka pater, but if he's moving it to protect the contents of the barrel, he's still being a shomer, he never became a thief, and if he's not touching it, he is pater, even according to Rabbi Akiva. So let's go on to Mishnah Yud. Hamafkid ma'ut etzel chavero. Someone deposits money with his buddy. Tsaruran v'ivshilan lacharev. And the shomer, he's going to take the money home. And so he just wraps them up in his handkerchief, in his towel or something, and he slings it behind his back. Oshem Misoran livno levita katanim, or he gave it to his son and his daughter to take it home from him or to supervise it for him. Or he didn't lock the door properly. He left the coins in his house, but he didn't lock his door. Chayiv. In all of these cases, if the coins are stolen or lost, the shomer is on the hook. He has not guarded these items the way they should be. In the Gemara, they explain, if somebody gives you coins and you got to take the coin somewhere, you don't sling it behind your back because the pickpockets can get it. You have it in front of you, and you don't send money with katanim who aren't necessarily reliable as supervisors, and you need to lock the door appropriately. The Mishnah explains, Shalo shomer kederech hashamrim. He didn't guard the money in the normal way to guard money. Im shomer kederech hashamrim pater. If he did guard the coins in the proper way and they are stolen or lost, he's pater. The Gemara explained, really, with coins, like gold coins, you put them in a box and you bury them where nobody knows about it, or you put them in a secret stash in the house, in the wall. We saw before what happens if you find, and remember in the second parak, if you find an item in the wall, if it's near the outside, it's probably been abandoned there. If it's near the inside, probably the people who own that property stashed it there. So you see, they used to stash things where no one could find them because they were concerned about thieves breaking in. So that's the normal way to protect money. Baruch Hashem, nowadays we have banks and safety deposit boxes, and that can help with that also. Tizkulu mitzvot, yishar kochachem.